In a small college town nestled between the rolling hills of the American Midwest, where autumn leaves fell like memories, a quiet boy named Jake Walker walked through campus with a secret too big for his worn-out sneakers. Jake wasn't just another student. He was the son of Thomas Walker, one of the richest tech moguls in the world. But no one knew that. Jake dressed simply, drove a dusty old pickup truck, and kept to himself. While others flaunted their social status, Jake found peace in being ordinary. At Northridge University, where legacy and wealth often dictated popularity, Jake stayed under the radar, until the day he decided to step out of the shadows. Emily Carter was the sun in everyone's orbit. A fashion major with a flair for drama, she ruled the campus with her charm, beauty, and confidence. With long blonde hair, sharp cheekbones, and a smile that could disarm a crowd, Emily was every guy's dream and every girl's envy. Jake had admired her from afar for over a year. He watched her in classes, in the library, during campus events, always surrounded, always adored. There was a warmth in her laugh that made him believe there was more to her than the flawless exterior. So, one cold October morning, Jake did something he never imagined he would. In the middle of the bustling cafeteria, Jake approached Emily. He was nervous, heart pounding like a drum inside his chest. He held a coffee cup, more for comfort than thirst. "Hi, Emily. I know this is kind of random, but I think you're amazing. I was wondering if you might want to grab coffee sometime?" Emily blinked. Then she laughed. Not maliciously at first, but then others joined in. Her friends giggled. Someone took out their phone. "Wait, are you serious?" she said, almost choking on her salad. "You? Me?" Jake turned red. He nodded slightly, then walked away, heart shattered, as laughter followed him like a shadow. The video spread through campus. Everyone saw the moment Jake Walker became a joke. 2 nights later, a concert-themed party lit up the west side of campus. Students poured into the party in costumes, drinks flowed, music thumped. Jake showed up only because his roommate dragged him along. He stood in a corner with a soda can, watching the chaos. Emily was there too, dressed like an angel, glitter on her skin, wings bouncing as she danced and drank. She was drunk, really drunk, still making jokes about Jake, still the center of attention. He tried not to look, but he couldn't help it. When the party died down and people began heading home, Jake noticed her stumbling through the parking lot alone. 3 guys were following Emily. She was laughing, unaware of the danger. One of them grabbed her arm. Jake moved fast. "Hey," he shouted, storming toward them. "She's with me." The guys looked at Jake, then at each other. One shoved him slightly. Jake stood firm. "Walk away." Whether it was his tone or his intensity, they backed off, muttering as they swaying and confused, blinked up at him. "Jake?" she slurred. "Why are you here?" "Come on," he said. "Let's get you home." He helped her into his truck, adjusted the seatbelt, and drove through quiet streets to her apartment. He made sure she drank water, gave her a blanket, and left a note. "You were too drunk. Just wanted to make sure you got home safe, Jake." He locked the door behind him. The next morning, Emily woke with a headache and blurry memories. The note was on her nightstand. She stared at it for a long time. At first, guilt, then curiosity. Over the next few days, she started noticing Jake, really noticing him. He volunteered at the library, helped professors with tech issues, tutored struggling students. He never bragged, never mentioned what happened, never approached her. So she did. She found him in the library. "Hey," she said. "I owe you an apology. For what happened. For the way I treated you." Jake smiled softly. "It's all right." "No, it's not," she said. "Would you maybe want to go for coffee?" He looked surprised, then nodded. From there, it started. Coffee turned into long walks. Walks turned into deep conversations. Emily learned about his love for music, his dreams of building a nonprofit tech hub, and his deep empathy for people. He never mentioned money, never hinted at who he was. And Emily started falling. One chilly evening, while sitting on a bench in the park, she asked, "How come you never talk about your family?" Jake hesitated, then said, "Because it's complicated. My dad, he's Thomas Walker." Emily blinked. "The Thomas Walker?" He nodded. "Yeah, but I didn't want anyone to treat me differently. I just wanted to live a normal life." Emily was silent. Then she smiled. "Well, I'm glad I fell for the real you, not the billionaire's son." A few weeks later, the fall semester ended. On the last day, Emily and Jake sat on the steps of the university as the sun rose. They didn't need promises or labels, just the quiet understanding that sometimes love finds you when you stop pretending and start being real. And in that moment, surrounded by falling leaves and golden light, everything felt possible.